be going over the sensor platform for our UCR-122A project. It is the sensor platform that mounts onto a drone and detects the distance and direction of an infrared source. Moving the infrared source within range will trigger the red light to emit, while the yellow LED will emit so long as it receives a signal. So I'll be using a simple infrared remote. Now it is within range, so both lights are on. As I move it away, the red LED, which detects distance, turns off, and the yellow LED remains active, telling it that there is a signal. Now the way it works is through a potentiometer and comparators. When the infrared signal receiver gets a signal, it will power the output signal line, which feeds into the comparators. It also feeds directly into the microcontroller. Each receiver has its own pin, which means that depending on which pin is active, it knows which direction the signal is coming from. The distance is done through the comparator. So the potentiometer is outputting voltage based off of how it's set. And the way the infrared receivers work is depending on the distance that the infrared source is away from it, increases the voltage across the receiver. That's why if I move it close, the LED light, the yellow LED light increases in strength. As I move it further away, it decreases. Now, once the receiver gets a signal that passes the voltage threshold determined by the potentiometer, it flips the red LED signal high, which tells the microcontroller that there is an object, or there is an infrared signal within range. And once it gets that signal, the microcontroller knows that it needs to tell the drone to start hovering.
We have our drone that we built for our final project. We have the Omega 1284, and then we have the gyroscope and accelerometer module, which is fed through I2C through the Omega. In turn, the Omega comes in and first calibrates the ESC. This is a 4-in-1 ESC, and it controls each one of the 4 motors. Once the initial calibration is done, the Omega can then control through pulse width modulation through these pins each of the signals necessary for the ESC to control each motor. Down here we have a 7.4 volt battery. It is a high discharge battery, 50C. Can provide up to 10 to 15 minutes of flight.
The frame is a light carbon fiber, and it is pre-built like this, just connected together, and that's it.
Actually, I can disconnect it myself. I'll reach it for it.